Have you ever felt a sadness so deep, so heavy, that words just couldn't capture it? A grief that sealed your lips and weighed down your soul? Imagine a world where, instead of suffering in silence, you could drum your pain away. This isn't a fantasy. It's a powerful tradition rooted in the heart of ancient Africa. Welcome to CultureZap. Today, we're journeying back in time to explore the African drum ritual, the beat that healed broken minds long before music therapy was ever a term. Picture this: a village nestled under a vast, star-dusted African sky. The moon hangs high and full, casting a silver glow on the community gathered in a circle. In the center, a fire crackles, its flames dancing to a rhythm that's just beginning. A single hand strikes a drumhead, a deep, resonant thump that cuts through the quiet night. Then another joins, and another, until a powerful, pulsating beat envelops the entire village. This wasn't a performance for entertainment. This was a ceremony for the soul. This was how they dealt with loss, with sorrow, with the kind of heartbreak that steals your voice. When words failed, rhythm spoke. In many ancient African cultures, grief wasn't something to be hidden away behind closed doors, a private burden to be carried alone. It was a communal experience, a shared weight that the entire village helped to lift. The drum circle was the sacred space where this happened. Think about the sheer power of it. You're there, your heart aching. You pick up a drum. Your first strike might be hesitant, uncertain, but then you feel the rhythm of the person next to you, the steady pulse of the elder leading the beat. You sink your hands to their sound, and suddenly, you're not alone in your pain anymore. You're part of a living, breathing symphony of shared human experience. Every beat became a confession without words. A fast, frantic rhythm might express a surge of anger or confusion. A slow, heavy beat could mirror the crushing weight of sorrow. The act of drumming itself is primal, physical. You're not just thinking about your feelings, you're physically expelling them, pushing them out through your hands, through the stretched hide of the drum, and into the night air. And as your rhythm joins the collective, every echo that comes back from the circle is a form of release, an acknowledgement from your community saying, "We hear you. We are with you. You are not alone." They would play for hours, sometimes until the first light of dawn painted the horizon. They drummed until exhaustion replaced anxiety, until sweat washed away tears, until the chaotic noise of individual pain transformed into a unified, harmonious rhythm. In that unity, they found strength. In that shared rhythm, they found release. The goal wasn't to forget the pain, but to transform it, to integrate it into the rhythm of life itself. The drum spoke for the heart when the heart couldn't speak for itself. Now, let's fast forward to the 21st century. We have laboratories, brain scanners, and teams of scientists in white coats. And what are they discovering? The very same truths that ancient Africans knew intuitively. Modern neuroscience is now providing the scientific evidence behind this ancient wisdom. Studies have shown that the act of drumming has profound effects on the human brain and body. When a group of people drum together, something incredible happens. It's called rhythmic entrainment. Their brainwaves actually begin to synchronize. Imagine that. The electrical patterns in your brain literally start to align with the patterns in the brains of those around you. This creates a deep sense of connection and unity on a neurological level. It's the science behind that feeling of being in sync with a group. Whether you're at a concert or in a drum circle, this synchronization doesn't just feel good, it does good. Research has demonstrated that drumming can significantly boost the production of alpha and theta brain waves. These are the brain waves associated with feelings of calm, relaxation, and a meditative state. In essence, drumming can guide your brain into a state of peaceful alertness, pulling you out of the frantic, stressful beta waves that dominate our modern, overstimulated lives. But it goes even deeper. Drumming has been shown to reduce levels of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. High cortisol levels are linked to a host of health problems, from anxiety and depression to heart disease. By lowering cortisol, drumming acts as a natural stress reliever. At the same time, it can increase the production of endorphins and endogenous opioids, our body's natural mood boosters and painkillers. This is the same runner's high that athletes experience, but you can achieve it just by sitting and playing a drum. What does this all mean for mental health? A 2016 study published in the journal PLOS ONE found that group drumming sessions led to significant reductions in depression and anxiety, along with an increase in social resilience among a group of adults seeking mental health support. The participants' immune profiles even changed, showing a shift away from a pro-inflammatory state associated with stress and depression. So, when we look at the science, we see a clear picture. Drumming synchronizes brain waves, induces a meditative state, lowers stress hormones, and boosts mood-enhancing chemicals. It's a full-body, full-brain workout for your well-being. The ancient Africans didn't have the language of neuroscience. They didn't talk about alpha waves or cortisol levels. They didn't call it music therapy or rhythmic intervention. They had a simpler, more profound word for it: unity. They understood that healing happens in community. They knew that when one person suffers, the whole tribe feels it, and that the whole tribe must participate in the healing. The drum was the tool for that unity. It was a universal language that everyone could speak, regardless of age or status. It cut through the complexities of spoken language and communicated directly from heart to heart. It was a technology of connection. Today, we are rediscovering this ancient technology. Drum circles are popping up in wellness centers, schools, corporate team-building events, and therapy groups around the world. Therapists use group drumming to help veterans process trauma, to help children with autism improve social skills, and to help people in recovery from addiction find a healthy outlet for their emotions. It's being recognized as a powerful, accessible, and nonverbal way to promote mental and emotional health. What can we learn from this ancient practice today? In a world that often encourages us to be hyper-individualistic, to deal with our problems on our own, the African drum ritual reminds us of the profound power of community and shared experience. It teaches us that it's okay to be vulnerable, and that there is immense strength to be found when we allow others to share our rhythm. It also reminds us that healing isn't always a quiet, internal process. Sometimes, healing is loud, it's rhythmic, it's physical. It's about moving stagnant energy, releasing pent-up emotions, and finding a new, healthier pulse to live by. The next time you hear the beat of a drum, don't just hear the music, hear the history, hear the science, hear the echo of an ancient wisdom that knew, long before we could prove it, that the right rhythm could heal the mind and unite the soul. When the heart couldn't speak, the drum did, and it still does today. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of rhythm and healing. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button, subscribe to CultureZap for more deep dives into the wisdom of our world, and share this video with someone who might need to hear its message. Let us know in the comments below. Have you ever experienced the healing power of rhythm? We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, keep listening to the rhythms of the world.